Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Eclipse Wrestling. Our next bout is a match in the Legacy Tournament. Introducing first, to the corner of my right, he is the shining diamond and the most toxic man in wrestling, weighing 195 pounds from Charlotte, North Carolina, Rico Hendrix.
Hendrix, over everything.
His opponent, weighing in at 185 pounds from Hillside, New Jersey, he is the workhorse, Tahir James.
Done. Oh, is that the case?
My God, these two have no low love for each other. No, the bell needs to be rung here.
Ring the bell, Doc. There we go.
Not at all. Tahir James, this is not his first time in the area. He wrestled last month at our War for Territory matchup. Very impressive. And I'll tell you something, I know you weren't around. Back in April of 2019 at one of our events, Tahir James took on Ace Austin for the X Division title. Oh, no, I'm sorry, before he was the X Division champion. What a matchup that was. Easily one of my favorite matches I've ever called.
That's right, he did, and that was a hell of a match because we were here calling it.
Speaking of 2019, Tahir James won the 2019 bodybuilding championship, believe it or not.
Yes, he
that
did.
Year too. I mean, 2019 was his year. Here's the thing. With 2020 being as, crappy as it is, can Tahir James make this his year also?
Well, hopefully for his sake, and try and get a little edge here in Eclipse Wrestling. He's debuting, and this is part of our Legacy Tournament for #1 contender.
But I don't believe we've seen the Toxic Avenger, whatever his name is.
No, Toxic Man.
Rico Hendrix
is a different guy.
He wants to be known, Todd, as the most toxic man in pro wrestling, but right now,
That's right.
What a
Tahir
James.
he's displaying some toxicity right now and just
Himself.
working his opponent here. Look at him squeezing the head.
Exactly.
Headlock by Tahir James. Tahir James is an amazing shape. He is a phenomenon. I follow him on Facebook, and he's pretty impressive what he can do. His squats and his...
We were at I remember he and Ace did that match at the Bulldog.
Yes, it was. Look at this
That's right.
springboard.
What agility.
Wait a minute.
Look at play by Hendrix.
By Tahir. For somebody who wins bodybuilding, you usually don't see somebody that agile.
No, you don't. And up in.
Oh my God, what
my
a
goodness, that's not the zip buster. Shades of Arnie Anderson in that spine buster, by the way. My God, he had him up, over, and
He
riveted
sure
to the
did,
ground.
and the impact was tremendous.
That was a impressive spine buster. Nothing finer than I've ever seen. Wow.
I tell you what, the Hendrix, he's given Tahir a run for his money.
I mean, you just want to get really technical. Hendrix, a widely known Carolina Panthers fan, and of course, James, a widely known Buccaneers fan. Battle of the rivals here. What?
Really? Well, suddenly I'm a bigger fan of Tahir James.
What's that?
Suddenly I'm a big fan of Tahir James.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
I'll go get it.
And you know what's really funny, guys? You're sitting with the only Atlanta Falcons fan in the building right here. That's right, one win, baby. We're going to go with it.
We won't hold that against you, Doc.
I appreciate it. Oh my goodness, what a suplex. Wait, I thought he was keeping on to it.
If it makes you feel any better, Tampa signed Antonio Brown. Who got a real problem. Anyway,
talking about Antonio Brown.
Back to the matchup.
Here's the thing, though. Did you see Hendrix? I mean, he has really made James mad. I mean, did you see the way he was just punching him in the face? Good
Sure
Lord.
did. He may need a dentist.
Well, again, look at somebody like Tahir. Do you really want to make somebody like him now where he's going to punch you in the mouth? I mean, but you know what they say. Everybody's got a game plan so you can punch in the mouth.
Oh!
Or kicked in the chest.
Did you hear that impact?
I did hear that. That's the reason they call it the silencer, guys. Right there.
I'm
Stuff
telling
like
you.
that. Look how
That almost silenced me, and that's not easy to do.
Big splash in the corner.
Good Lord.
Very like stinger splash. Oh, he drove him down head first. That
He
head
dropped him
driver.
This could be it, guys.
Kick out.
Only a 2 count on that? Unbelievable. I mean, I thought he put him to sleep. I mean, that's why they call Tahir James the silencer. I mean, my God, he is silencing right now probably one of the most loudest men I've met in our locker room, Rico Hendrix.
Not the guy in the ring right now, referee Ben, longtime referee in this area. Yeah, very lovely. He's one of the few referees I've ever met that actually has a fan club. Kind of unique. But look at the stomp here.
He used the ref for leverage there.
He sure did.
Well,
Ben has a startled look on his face, like, what the hell's going on here?
yeah, Ben's not sure what happened, but guess what? You're going to be in the ring and he's going to use you as a...
Hey,
Got to do what you got to do. And right now, Tahir James is doing what he has to do. I mean, he wants this tournament more than anything. But Rico Hendrix fighting back here.
Well, that Legacy champion. To let you know just the history of that Legacy Championship, one of the men that held that title in this area, probably somebody you're familiar with, Doc, was Mambo Italiano.
Oh, yes.
Who just made his debut in NXT not that long ago.
That's right.
Congratulations to Mambo.
Against Rich. I apologize, I can't think of his name.
It's not Hughes or something, Hodges or something.
But he took
something like that.
Debuted in that, so that's very impressive that one of our Legacy champions. That's how prestigious this title is. It could mean next level notoriety. Over the top goes Hendrix.
Speaking of next level, I mean, these guys are taking it to the next level, both of them. I mean, back and forth, it's like a big chess match between these two.
To here, going for a body slam, but Rico reversed, hit him in the rope. Big back elbow.
My goodness.
The most tough man, the shining diamond.
But did you see how hard he hit him on that one? I mean, he flipped right over.
I did.
Oh, what a kick. I don't know if he got all of it, but he got enough of it to get Tahir out of the ring.
I mean, this is what Rico needed right here. He needs a little bit of a rest. I mean, Tahir James was taking it to him for a while.
He sure does. He needs a breather a little bit. Gather his head and
You know what the really impressive thing about
I
this
think
is?
the referees look for something.
Whenever you hear something like, you hear a guy as a bodybuilder, you usually expect him to be a brawler, a powerhouse, but Tahir actually can pick things up. He's a high flyer.
Apparently, he's a magician right now because they can't find him.
he's better than Chris Angel. And when I was in Vegas last year, I saw Chris Angel, and I don't know where Tahir James is.
Tahir James literally went out the ring and disappeared, guys. Where's he at? Oh, wait a minute.
Something's going on across the ring. Unfortunately, we don't have a camera. We can't see over there.
I'll tell you
Thankfully, our camera person is over there getting the shot, so you fans can see it.
He showed
Wait,
up.
there's James.
There he is. Well, he reappeared.
Mind freak.
I don't know
Go
where.
with it.
Yeah. Well,
Did you hear his body hit the ground on that one?
I
And
did.
the impact of the forearm across the back as well. Broke the count. Smart wrestling by Tahir James. And Tahir has a amount of experience that he has. Again, trying to revitalize his career here in Eclipse Wrestling, similar to what Tom Brady did in Tampa Bay.
Oh,
Okay,
great.
enough of the football references, Edwards. Enough.
I mean, I think he's tickled he's a Buccaneers fan too, and no.
Hey, there's not many of us out there, so I got to appreciate it while I can. What a kick out, Rico. Not done yet. The shining diamond still is
Close.
not dead.
Close, but no cigar.
Rico Hendrix squeezing out of that, I mean, just in the nick of time. Just like his favorite quarterback, Teddy Bridgewater. Okay. Okay, one more, Todd. I had to do it.
That's okay.
Here we go. He
Here
just
it comes.
the clothesline. No, ducks the clothesline. Got him up on the shoulders.
How's your sternum, Tahir James?
And there was pimp juice for Tahir James. And a kick out.
He
barely.
kicked out of that?
He kicked
Barely.
out of pimp juice. I can't
Barely.
believe it. Rico can't believe it. Look at Rico's face. He can't even believe what happened.
I mean, Tahir James, just in the nick of time. I mean, these guys this is a war. This is a war and a half.
Well, like we said, I mean, Tahir took it to Ace Austin. If you're familiar with Ace Austin, you can see what he's done. Then you can understand why Tahir is not out of it. It's going to take a lot to take him down.
Oh, it sure is.
Oh, that right hand.
What a shot by Tahir James. Again, making that silencer.
Dude, that's it.
My
That
God.
right hand.
That's all it took. I mean, that was enough. My jaw's sore.
Oh, man.
Again, guys, like I said before, I'll emphasize it one more time. This is why they call him the silencer right there. I mean, he silenced Rico Hendrix
did.
with that shot.
Well,
Good
he may have
Lord.
a broken jaw. I'll silence him for quite a long time.
I'll tell you what, I think I saw some teeth over there by the corner.
So Tahir, as well as Jordan Evans, both advancing in this tournament for the Legacy #1 contender.
Getting interesting here in Eclipse.
Oh, definitely.
It's always interesting.
It's all